Does anyone else feel like you were lied to your entire life about who the Does anyone else feel like you were lied to your entire life about who the U.S. really is? We were made to believe that the U.S. is the good guys of the world protecting democracy and freedom, but it was all just bullshit. We are a colonizer. That's how Hawaii became a state. We overthrow governments in Iran, Chile, Guatemala, Iraq, Afghanistan, killing millions and millions of people along the way. We're now propping up a genocide in Gaza. It's pretty awful, all the crap that we've done, and we're not exactly the good guys that they made us to believe. It was all propaganda, to be honest, and we all fell for it. Crap that we've done, and we're not exactly the good guys that they made us to believe. It was all propaganda, to be honest, and we all fell for it. But now the covers are being pulled away and people are actually seeing the truth.
All right, Shalom. You heard that. So this nasty hoe America, these Edomites are getting exposed for what this place always have been, right? And this is, it's a pet peeve of mine when people say we. These Edomites put, this country in all this turmoil. The Edomites, Amalekites, the so-called J people, right, put this country in turmoil. It ain't we, it's they, right? Because you people like to say we. No, it's they, it's you, Edom. We here just in captivity. This is not our home. This is not our rest. But you seeing these devils getting exposed for all the lies, the witchcraft, the brainwashing, the dumbing you down, right? And that's why the average so-called American is completely ignorant on really what's going on in the world. And especially Jake. Jake always at the late show, right? Isaiah 47:1, right? So he said some heavy stuff in that video because these devils, right, starting at the different various tribes of Esau, Edom, starting at the head tribe, Amalek, right, that has caused all the violence, the chaos, the rape, robbery, land stealing, broken promises, no reparations, right? And the list is endless. Projects, right? Welfare system, the prison system to ensnare Jake, drugs in the community, right? Crimes against humanity. Isaiah 47:1, it says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Talking about America. It says, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Right? So that's this place being revealed for being what it really is. You know what I'm saying? This place is has brought death, chaos, rape, robbery. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, let me get back into this. 2, it says, take up the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg and uncover thy thigh. Pass over the rivers. It says 3, thou nakedness shall be uncovered. So that's the revealing of this demonic system you call America, that our people love and adore, right? As they getting taxed, as inflation, as they can't afford to pay their bills, right? It's getting exposed for what it always was, right? But you've been on this witchcraft, this spellbound demonic enchantment, right? It says thy shame shall be seen. That's what you seeing what that dude said in that video, right? Everything that you've been taught is pretty much a lie, right? You've been in a goddamn matrix. It said, I would take vengeance and I would not meet thee as a man. So Yahweh Shai is coming back he's coming back as a spiritual force, right? And you got this place, America, Babylon the Great has enchanted the world, pushed feminism around the world, pushed transgenderism around the world, pushed McDonald's fast food around the world, Has pushed drug culture around the world. Has pushed stock culture around the world. Has pushed drug dealing around the world. Right? It goes on and on. Let me get back into this. Let me Salakia. Let me jump down. It says 12. Stand now with thine enchantments. So these devils do their enchantments with the movies, with the media, with the books. All right? Social media. They enchant you jakes to feed you nothing but poison in your mind. Lies. 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 Everything you've been told in this modern world has been a lie. Right? Dealing with the religion, so-called. This how this country so-called was founded. It goes on and on. Why you here? A lot of you jakes is aimlessly running, wandering around America, lost. Think you supposed to be, think you was put here to get the bag. It said, and with the multitude of dying sorceries. Salakia. So as many different sorceries started, they pharmacy, they pharmacy, they drugs, right? They flooded the whole world with drugs, right? Opioids, right? Crack cocaine, you name it. It says, whereas thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so thou mayest prevail. Salakia. Let me go here. Right? Luke 8 and 17. Right? So they feed you nothing but lies with their media. They feed you nothing but lies. They control your mind. Right? That's why when anything that's on mainstream news, that's all people fucking talk about. That's mind control. Right? It says Luke 8 and 17, for nothing is secret that should not be made manifest. So it's being made obvious to you if you got spiritual eyes to see, not stuck on stupid. The Most High is not dealing with stupid people, right? Or ignorant of, you know what I'm saying? People that think they feel God or whatever they say. Madness, right? Neither anything hid that should not be known and come abroad. So all these things that these devils have done is going to be known to you if you got your eyes open, if you're looking for it. You're not caught up into the bread and circus of this place. You're not caught up in a Netflix series. You're not caught up into the folly of this place, man. You have to be acquiring knowledge. It says ignorance. Oh, man. This Jake best friend right here. This what Jake live at, right? Ignorance. It says ignorance, the state or fact of being ignorant, lack of knowledge. Did not Hosea 4 and 6 say our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge? It says lack of education. It says lack of awareness. That's heavy. All right, you jakes don't know we at the end, right? You too locked into in this American spirit, right? You've been drunken in, the philosophies and the witchcraft of this place. Propaganda. That's what he said too. That's all they feed you in a school system. The school system was set up from this Prussia system. I'm gonna get into that next so you can get it, right? So everything that they tell you what they want you to know, right? You think that's all it is in this world is what they tell you. Effing crazy. It says propaganda. It says information, especially on a bias or misleading nature. That's all your local news is. CNN, your national news and your local news is all propaganda for the most. It says used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or point of view. So your schools are Salakia. Your schools are all propaganda centers, indoctrination centers, right? It says propaganda. It says information, ideas, opinions, or images that give. Look at all the images you've been getting of white Jesus. All right, all these movies and these magazines and books got the Israelites and so-called white people. That's propaganda, right? Let me read this again. Information, ideas, opinions, or images that give one part of an argument. All right, which are broadcast, published, is publishing all your books, all your documentaries, right? Let's go here. The school system. That's why Jake's so effed up in the head, because of this modern day school system that they force you to go to. Thought you was free. It says the modern education system, particularly in the Western world, owes much of its structure and philosophy to the 19th century Prussian model. This model was characterized by its focus on discipline, obedience, right? And the preparation of young people for roles within industrial society. They want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. The main thing is they want you to obey, all right? To be brainwashed, to be indoctrinated, right? They tell you what they want you to know. And Jake don't see no value in studying outside their propaganda machine, right? Jake don't want to know the truth, right? Let's go here. So this is American spirit, right? So the American spirit is what Jake is fully indoctrinated into and engulfed in, right? That's why Jake do these holidays, right? Mother's Day is coming up. That's a big demonic holiday. It's really the Queen of Heaven worship when you go into the history. They got something called Father's Day. They got something called the 4th of July, right? And then in the 4th of July, you ninjas so stupid that it was in 1776, but really that wasn't even what that was about. But y'all ass was still in slavery. You know what I'm saying? 1776. Do your own homework, man. Stop being stupid. Stop being brainwashed. So what are you celebrating? But you ninjas like to do anything full of folly, Jake all into it. Anything that's playing and bullshit around, Jake all into it. When Jake got to get serious, they don't want to do that, right? But our people dwell in ignorance, right? 1 second. But this great witchcraft on your mind, let's go here. So you under mind control and you don't know it, right? They tell you what they want you to know. They tell you what's important. They tell you what's unimportant. They tell you when to buy a house. They tell you when to jump, when to skip, when to tie your shoes, right? How to teach your kids, what to eat, what to wear, what kind of car to drive. Mind control, also known as brainwashing. That's heavy. So they use these means of media to control your mind. That's why when they put out a particular story, that's what Jake be talking about for the whole fucking day, right? Did Jake even go for the whole week? Whatever story in the mainstream media that they are promoting, that's what the people talk about, right? It says brainwashing because it's married to the word mind control. It says brainwashing is the concept that the human mind can be altered or controlled by certain psychological techniques. And they use their media, their school system, they use this technology, right, to brainwash you, right? They tell you what's important and what's not important. Well, if we don't say like the lessons that we do, it's unimportant to our people because mainstream media not talking about this. That's why it's not important to them, right? Mind control right here. It says an extreme form of social influence used to indoctrinate an individual in the attitudes and beliefs of a group, usually one that is religious. So you ninjas love Christianity, right? You can't shake it, right? It's like a dope fiend, right? They got you Jakes trapped in so many different sides, so many different corners. You don't know what to do, right? It's like a deer in the headlights. But you see what it is, right? They lied to you about pretty much everything. Why would they tell you the truth? Anybody that enslaved you it's not in their best interest to tell you who you are and to tell you the truth. All right. Call Allah Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem, Rachak Kodash. Shalom.